Welcome to the Skeeter Bass Champs television series back at Lake Fork, Texas. But hold on, this is no ordinary bass fishing event. This is the Skeeter Owners Tournament, an annual event over 2 days. We're going to give away over $200,000 in cash and merchandise to get this, a record-setting crowd, 2,300 competitors. What? Get ready, it starts now.
Come on, big boy. There we go, boy. Good job.
In 1997, Chad Potts and Jeff Welch created the Bass Champs Tournament Organization, hosting amateur fishing events throughout the state of Texas. And when Skeeter Boats came aboard as the title sponsor, Bass Champs became the largest team tournament circuit in the nation, boasting the richest guaranteed payback in grassroots competition. So if you love bass fishing and you want to have a great time competing in the biggest team tournaments and big fish competitions, it's time to join us at Bass Champs. Welcome, guys, to the 2017 Skeeter Owners Tournament. I'm alongside Chad Potts. Chad, tell me about the number of participants this year.
Over 2,300. It's a new record again. Every year this tournament just grows and grows, and it gets bigger and better. And here it is, perfect weather. Can't beat it.
There's a slot limit on Lake Fork, and if you fished here, you know all about that. But Jeff's going to tell us about the slot limit and what's going on with the weather.
Welcome to the 2017 Skeeter Owners Tournament. We have got awesome weather this week. Cool temperatures, low wind, high skies. It's going to make for great fishing. The gates are closed, don't have any water flowing. These Lake Fork bass love that. One thing we got to keep in mind though, it's a slot lake. Every year, every fish between 16 and 24 inches must be thrown back immediately. So all the fish we're going to see are going to be 16 inches and less and 24 inches and greater. But I'm going to tell you what, with the weather and the lake conditions, it's prime for big fish and a lot of them and a lot of good fish under the slot. It's going to be exciting.
Well, that's great information all about the rules. Thank you. All right, Chad, it looks like we got a big one.
There it is. Looks like a good one.
First one of the hour, and it's a big bass coming up. Watch this. Right now, we're bringing up Clifton McKay, the first over on the day, hour number one. Come on, Cliff. How about it?
That's good.
Let's get a weight for him. 8.89. Round of applause for our leader with an 889. Oh, hold him up right there. Look at that. Hold him up. Chad, how about that? A big one in the first hour.
Good start.
Well, we have a bass that appears to be a little bit short. They're doing everything they can to get him to go.
Right on the line. You didn't have anything to spare.
He made it! The fish made it! That is so good for Terry Amundsen. It is not good for Clifford McKay sitting over there in the number one spot. Potentially, come right here if you would, Terry. You got a big one.
I got a big one.
Dude, you were chewing nails back there. You need an 889. Oh, it's so close, 8.44. But hold that fish up. It's our second over of the hour and back-to-back big ones on Lake Fork. Look at that. I don't believe this. We have our third over the slot fish of the morning. In the first hour, Richard Cresswell, congratulations. Howdy. Richard, this is a payday for you. Watch the scales lighten up with a 7.37. Congratulations. Thank you. We'll check you in and put you on the hot seat. 3 overs the first hour. I don't remember this ever happening. What? We got our fourth over in hour number one coming up right now. This is Daryl Clifton. Come on, DC. You need an 889 to tie. Watch it. 8.78. 8.78. That's the best. Dude, that's a great fish. And ladies and gentlemen, Clifford McKay. Round of applause is our hourly winner. Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter. Eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Power Pole. Swift, silent, secure. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate. Chevron Delo, let's go further. Techron, expect more. Sportsman's Auto Network, dealers that speak our language. It's time right now to take a look at the live leaderboard, and Clifford McKay with an 889 in hour number one. What a great fish. He's from Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Yeah, that's a good one, but man, it's Lake Fork. You just never know. There's 2 days of this. The weather's awesome. We've got a record turnout. It wouldn't surprise me at all if several fish are brought in over an 889.
It happens almost every year. And Chad, right now, I see a few big ones coming. We're going to start the next hour right now. We have Chris Kellum coming up here. Chris Kellum with the first over on the hour. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dude, here we go to the scales. You need an 889 to tie our overall leader. Weight, 8.25. 8.25. Great effort. Hold that fish up. All right, brother. And look at that. Let's give Chris Kellum a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, on our first over for the hour, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, I was surprised, man. Took me by surprise for sure.
Well, here's the good news. The line is officially closed.
So does that mean I win some money?
You sit right there. Tell me about catching that fish. Where were you? How deep? Any details?
I think we were in about 15 feet of water. Had a deep diving crankbait, and it hit. And I knew it was a decent fish, and then he jumped, and that scared me to death.
You think?
Yeah. And we saw how big he was, and then we just did everything we could to get him in the boat.
And who's your partner?
Kurt Chastain right there.
All right, so you're going to split that with him?
Yeah, we'll split it.
Awesome. All right, brother. One more round of applause for my top 10, and we thank you, sir. We'll check you in officially right there. In the lead, Clifford McKay from Vicksburg, Mississippi, with an 8.89 giant bass.
Yep, and there's... Man, I don't know if it's going to hold up or not. 889 is a good fish, but I don't know that with this many guys out here that it's going to hold up. It's there so far. We'll see what happens.
Lots of competitors and lots of big bass on Lake Fork. Chad, right now, we're going to start hour number 3. We're going to see our first giant over the slot bass. This is David Lane. David, you need an 8.90 to take the overall lead at the Owners Tournament. Hello.
Hello.
To the scales we go, watching new leader, 9.36. 9.36 showing to us. Oh, what a great bass for David Lane. And KMOO Radio 99.9 will be broadcasting this giant bass here in the next few minutes. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Give us a little bit of insight on what it took.
It took the blessing from the good Lord to start out with, and enjoying his creation this morning, but we fished shallow. We did the exact opposite as most. We caught that on a Cinco in about 6 foot of water, about 8:45 this morning.
How about that? Now, who are you fishing with?
Randy Fessler. Where you at, Randy? My partner. There he is right there.
Now, Randy, you know this is a Skeeter ZX. It's parked right back here in the back. And you guys right now are holding on to those keys, but if it happens, what do we do with the boat? Do you keep it? Do you split it?
I've got to get him out of the Triton. I have a Skeeter, obviously, but I got to get him out of that Triton.
Well, of course you do.
I do, yeah.
All right, brother, we appreciate you.
All right.
This is Jamie Moore with an over the slot. You will officially take the lead. You need a 9.36 to tie my overall leader. He says it won't happen, but it's a 7.37. Round of applause, 7.37. Yes, sir. Keith from White Oak, Texas needs a 9.36 to tie the overall lead for the event. Watch the weight, 8.42, 8.42, new leader for the hour. Oh, look at that bass. Come on. Scott Esserman. You need a 678. Got it, 6.93, new leader on the hour. Well, Chad, that's going to wrap up day one. Now, hold on, David Lane with a 9.36. Hey, it didn't touch double digits. It's not the all-important 10-pounder, but this is Lake Fork.
Yeah, they're out here, and I wouldn't rest real easy if I were him because he knows there's a lot of big fish out here.
This tournament last year, and we just kind of have started making it a family getaway for the weekend. We leave on Thursday and find a nice cabin to stay at and just have some good family time. Yep.
This is my second Skeeter Owners tournament, and I found the duck, and I will definitely be here next year.
This is my second Skeeter Owners tournament, and I love it.
This is the biggest tournament that I've been at. My husband got this started when it was at Lake of the Pines. Then all the rest have been here, and I've fished them all.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's day two of the Skeeter Owners Tournament. Chad Potts, we had a great day yesterday. I'm anticipating a lot of big bass today.
I am too. Day two on Lake Fork's always fun, and it seems like the very last hour of the last day is where all the drama happens.
Well, we're going to find out right now. We'll start this hour with this young man. Head on up here. All right, guys, we've got our first over of the hour. Jamie Moore, join us right here. Watch it. 8.21. 8:21. New leader on the hour. Hold that fish up, guys. Yesterday, he also caught a giant bass. I believe it was hour number 5. And Jamie caught a 737. Dude, you are making some money here this weekend.
That's a good thing.
Who netted that fish?
My wife, of course.
Well, there's Miss Shirley. You're back, baby.
Well, no, not quite. I
What?
need 941.
You'll be all right, Jamie. Check in right here. Get your slip. Head to that number 1 hot seat. Our first over on the hour. And we are ready for the next angler to check in right now. This is Michael McKinney. He also has an over on the hour. Back-to-back giant bass. McKinney to the stage in the hour needs an 8:21 to tie our current leader. Come on up, watch him. 9.35! That just happened.
Ow, I can't believe it.
9:35. Needed a 9:36. To tie the current lead for that beautiful Skeeter FX parked in the back. My goodness, Mr. McKinney. I'm here with Joanne O'Brien at the Owners Tournament, and Joanne, unbelievable event, a record setter.
A complete record setter. We couldn't imagine more people being here after last year, but they just keep coming back.
Well, it's a family event. It's truly a reunion environment. We see a lot of the same faces. The deal here is so much is going on over the 2-day event, and there's something going on special at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Today at 4 o'clock, which we have a line already waiting to get some of the famous barbecue that we cook right out here. I mean, holy cow, we've got so many people out here making this event the best event in the whole country, I believe. It's a great time.
Joanne O'Brien from Skeeter Boats, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Fish.
We are ready to start hour number 2 at the Skeeter Owners Tournament with, are you ready for this? An over the slot. We have a big bass coming up. Welcome. Here we go to the stage and the scales with an 8.63, 863. Round of applause for our hourly leader right now. And you're all the way from Wetumpka, Alabama. How long have you lived there?
About 20 years.
Do a lot of fishing around there?
Oh, yeah.
There are any big bass like this that you catch there?
Close to 8.
Close to 8, but man, that's a giant. Lake Fork, that's not even a huge fish.
It is to me.
I know it is. $700, brother. You win the hour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Raj as he goes to collect his check. Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter. Eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Power Pole. Swift, silent, secure. Lowrance. Find, navigate, dominate. Chevron Dello. Let's go further. Techron. Expect more. Sportsman's Auto Network. Dealers that speak our language. We are ready to start the third hourly weigh-in at the Skeeter Owners Tournament for 2017. Guys, it's time right now to take a look at our live leaderboard. There you go, David Lane with a 9.36 holds on to the lead. Chad, anything could happen.
It could. It's Lake Fork, but he's made it longer than I thought he would. He almost got beat out early on by a .01 difference, but I still think somebody's going to come in with a bigger one.
All right, well, I see some great fish. Here we go. We're going to bring up Sam Bird. Sam has an over. Looking for a 936 to tie. A 937 would take the lead. Sam, welcome.
Hello, sir.
All right, brother, here we go. To take the hourly lead, you need a 755 weight, 8.76 new lead. A round of applause showing to us, Samuel. There you go. $700. Thank you. Awesome job, man.
All right,
thank you. Round of applause one more time for Sam. Sam, go right down there. Appreciate you. And you get to fill out an IRS tax form. That's what's going on over there on the hot seats right now. Billy, bring me a bass now. We are anticipating a 2.25. How are you, sir?
I'm doing super. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine. So you got your lovely lady with you?
I have, and also I've got my old boat with me too. I've got a Skeeter Hawk out there, and I bought in 1972.
A 1972 model. Come right up here. We got to get a weight. 172. You bought your boat new in 72?
New in 72 in Longview, Texas.
And what color is it?
Purple.
Purple boat.
And my understanding, they only made 2 of them that year, and those were project boats getting ready to do the push on the big bass weeks.
And how much did you pay for that boat in 72?
I had a Chrysler Bass Runner, and I traded it for about $2,000 for that boat back that time.
And what would you take right now, Mrs., for that rig?
No way, Jose.
Hold on now.
No.
You say no.
No.
She says sell.
$500,000. That's about how much we have in it.
Oh, man.
It was a pleasure working with you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Send you right this way. Round of applause for Team Hewitt.
This is my first Skeeter Owners Tournament, and this is the first over I got to weigh in, so I'm really excited.
Anthony Maldonado. And they are measuring the fish on both sides. It is so close, guys. This fish has to touch the 24-inch line. Has to touch it, and it's good. Holy moly, that was close. I mean, they turned him and turned him and turned him, and oh, look at you, Anthony. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to the scales. You need a 765 to take the hourly lead. Watch it. 7.80 new leader on the hour. Strategy, you rock. I am so proud of you. Tell us what you caught him on, if you don't mind.
Hey, that's kind of getting in my secrets.
I'm not going to ask again. You got one more hour. We are ready to start the final hour. Our overall leader for the event is still David Lane, who caught a 9.36 on day 1. This is Landon Markham from Emory, Texas. Go to the scales, watching. 8.92. 892. What a beautiful bat. All right, brother, put him in there and let's hear a quick story, man. You caught him early or late?
9 o'clock.
You just held him and you've been waiting.
Yep, actually had more than one.
Unbelievable, brother. Outstanding effort. And we go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Give it up for my top 10. And this man, David Lane, with a 9.36. It is official. You have just won the 2017 Skeeter Owners Tournament.
David, congratulations. Tell us how you caught that winning bass.
On a 6-inch plastic. Sure did. About 6 feet of water on a bush.
You just won a Skeeter FX20, our top prize for 2017. And guess what?
What?
I would like to officially invite you to fish with us on the Skeeter Bass Champs television series again this season in competition.
Oh, that's outstanding. Thank you.
It's time for the Berkeley winning strategy. David Lane spent most of the 2-day competition fishing in Little Mustang Creek, which is located several miles south of Lake Fork Marina. He concentrated on flats that were close to the creek channel and found that the fish were grouped on small areas which contained rock. Once he found the right type of cover and the depth of 6 to 8 feet, David used an Abu Garcia Revo STX reel spooled with 15-pound fluorocarbon. His lure of choice, a 5-inch watermelon red soft stick bait, fished on a Berkeley Fusion 19 weighted worm hook. The biggest key to Lane's success was that early in the competition, he figured out that the bass wanted the lure fished extremely slow. And by incorporating the technique known as dead sticking, he was able to catch that winning fish. And that's your Berkeley winning strategy. Adrian, come up here and weigh this guy in. I'm going to take a break.
Austin Goodson, how are you today, sir?
You're shorter than you are on TV, Fish.
I know. 2:13. Have a round of applause. How's your wife?
She don't know I'm here. Don't tell her.
Okay, I won't.